Welcome back here, guys, to my 2014 NFL Draft Scouting Report profiles. This video is for Eric Ebron, the tight end from North Carolina. And you probably heard a lot about Ebron up to this point, and rightfully so. He's a 6'4", 250-pound tight end that has all the attributes of the new age tight end here in the NFL. And you're going to hear guys compare Ebron to Vernon Davis. Yes, they're similar in size and stature. Vernon Davis maybe a hair faster coming out of school, but on the other hand, I think Ebron is a more developed and more well-rounded product coming out of school than Vernon Davis was. And the question for Ebron is he the first tight end to be taken in the top 10 since the 49ers took Vernon Davis at number 6 overall? That, of course, remains to be seen, but he's clearing away to me the number 1 tight end in this class. And it's for some very defined strengths that this guy has. I mean, he runs very smooth. You look at him at times, and he's deceptively fast because it almost looks like he's gliding out there on the football field. And to go along with that, he has a large catch radius. Okay, although his arms, aren't the longest in the world, okay, he uses his body well. He covers ground, again, very swiftly to make up for that. The ability to box out for position, I think he can get better at, which I'll get to later. But his body is always in the right position. I think it's just a matter of him at getting better at high pointing the football and being able to hold on to the football in traffic. This is a guy who has experience in line and in the slot. So you're getting a guy that can play in line. He's not a one-trick pony in that he's only a pass catcher. I think he's a better blocker than he gets credit for. An important part of an inline tight end to get open is to be tough and strong at the point of attack, something I think Ebron does very well. Again, I think he's a guy that the more teams not only interview him and get to know him, but really delve into him as a player. This guy who was a 2013 All-American, not a late bloomer, but maybe late to get on the national radar. As teams get more familiar with him, I think they're really going to like what they see and hear. He does need to bulk up. As I said before, could get better at catching balls in tight windows. And a lot of these guys coming from college that were talented have that problem because no one could cover them close enough to really be an issue when they were catching the football. His blocking technique can stand to improve, but that's the case with almost every tight end and offensive lineman in the draft. His route running, look, the number of routes and his route tree depth, if you will, at North Carolina wasn't great, but I think that's something he won't have any problem learning with his football acumen once he gets to the professional ranks. He did have a shoulder injury in 2013. We'll see the medical reports from the combine, how that checked out. It's not thought to be any kind of long-term issue at all. If Eric Ebron is there past pick, let's say 16 or 17, I think that would be, an absolute travesty, to be honest with you. I think this guy's a top 10 talent. Don't be surprised if we see Ebron go in the top 10 in this draft. Like I said, the first tight end to do so since Vernon Davis. Guys, that's my analysis on Eric Ebron. Be sure to subscribe and have a great night.